Hard liner toward short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Bryce Harper steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Chris Bryant gets a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base. Squares around and drops down a good one. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Eric Hosmer set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Lays off 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Here it comes, 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 2-1, here it is. Pitch out, nothing doing. No one out with a runner at second. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. A swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired here, one away. So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. One out and a runner on second base. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Nolan Arenado will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Into the seats, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kyle Seager makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Yan Gomes gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Settling in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. Arenado's got it. And he is in there. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Chris Archer comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado comes up with it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Arenado is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Xander Bogaerts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play. And Buster Posey will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Chris Davis steps into the box. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Johnny Peralta will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Bryce Harper is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's one in the air now for Braun out in left. One pitch, one away. Chris Bryant steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gordon onto the grass. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is after it. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Madison Bumgarner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Madison Bumgarner.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. D. Gordon stands in.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kyle Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Yan Gomes steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up. Hunter Strickland is going to come on and make an
pitching for the Giants, number 60, Hunter
from the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Brian Dozier, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Chris Archer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And it's back to the top of the order now for Carlos Gomez. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. A play at the plate, and he's safe. Xander Bogaerts steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Now the double steal is on here. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. 1 and 2, here it comes. Grounded to third, this could be 2. Arenado has it to Gordon for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Bryce Harper gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bautista at the track. In to score is the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll get in there safely. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0. Chris Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Jose Bautista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate, with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Buster Posey will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Giants.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Johnny Peralta, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Jose Reyes will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big...
Number 7.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job. Eric Hosmer heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Eric Hosmer
sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Number 15, third baseman
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 7 runs, just 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. High in the air and deep to left center field. Cespedes going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Yan Gomes will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Hunter Strickland will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
D. Gordon
Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Yoenis Cespedes will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses ball 1. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Ramirez.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Bryant going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 3 runs already home here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in now, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A spin and a throw. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brian Dozier will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Chris Archer will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Carlos Gomez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He squares, and it's in the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Xander Bogaerts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Joaquin Soria will come in and pitch now. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Chris Davis will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. Sean Kelly will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Sean Kelly.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And you can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The shortstop.
Striding into the box, Jose Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Back here in San Francisco. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Joaquin Soria will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. 1 away. D. Gordon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Ken Giles will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder number 50.
Yoenis Cespedes strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Kyle Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Dribbled up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Yan Gomes will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Brian Dozier digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight at 93, ball 1. Hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's safe.
Ken Giles will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Jamie Ruiz will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. One and one, here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Shows bunt here, but this one misses, ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A throw to the plate, and he is in there. Ready now, Carlos Gomez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at the corners with one man out. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Left field and deep. Back goes Braun, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Xander Bogaerts.
Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Bryce Harper will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he's safe. Chris Bryant steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Eric Hosmer struggling so far in this one. To look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game.
Number 38.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Grounded to the right. Davis has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is... Pedro Baez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And taken in out there for the first out. Nolan Arenado stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
He was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Buster Posey stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Chris Davis will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Now
A runner on first with two away.
72, Gary.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And that misses 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kyle Seager gets another here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Kyle Seager.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit out toward second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Gary Sanchez steps in now.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1, no strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Sean Doolittle stands in for the first time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ryan Braun strides in, grounded out his last time through. Mark Melanson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Melanson.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Jose Reyes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Right side. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Justin Wilson. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Starling Marte.
For the Giants, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Hosmer takes it in. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
The final line score.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record is now 5-7. Credit the save to Chris Archer.